Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this guided reading, guided message for ressatessa. Okay, so this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Okay, so I was listening to Love, Lies, and Lace Friends. I was in the bushes, and this story came up, which I had not heard of before, with ressatessa on TikTok. Okay, so she's got like a 100 video series, in chronological order about who the fuck did I marry. Okay, all right, and it is quite interesting. And I feel like she tells a good story. So let's just tap in and see what's going on with her energy in regards to the situation and just anything that Spirit wants to share, moving in love and light, okay? So Spirit is acknowledging right off the bat, God doesn't like ugly. That in the area of this relationship and her exposing or sharing the details around this relationship, there's an energy that God doesn't like ugly. Nastiness, clash, strife, resentment, argument, spite, grudge, and revenge. And she's exhausted around this energy. There's an energy of her being exhausted around the argument, the strife, the pain, the chaos, the spite, the revenge, okay? And so she is leaning on Spirit, and she is protected. Spirit is saying lazing around, loafing, inertia, false start, no response, and disinterest. This is also my pregnancy card, so just acknowledging that in the middle of this, or at some point that she could have been pregnant, was pregnant, etc. Okay, so Spirit is also acknowledging that in regards to her being very fatigued and disinterested, there's also an energy of saying that someone was once loyal but is no longer loyal. And so there's this crying out, yelling out, screaming out, trying to get it out. Upset with the universe, upset with self, upset with this person who was once loyal. And so Spirit is acknowledging barking up the wrong tree, dead end, stalemate, not now, lack of clarity, perspective shift is needed. And Spirit is also acknowledging that in the midst of crying out, yelling out, speaking out, doing all the things to show how someone was disloyal, there's also an energy of come to Jesus. There's also an energy of truthful communication, seeking integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and or reconciliation. Because at the end of the day, it just feels like love is a more powerful vibration. And so there is this energy of, let it go kind of thing, like find balance. Spirit is also acknowledging that at some point in the middle of the day, what we're not seeing, thank you, Spirit, she will be cozying down in nature, very thankful. I'm feeling like a hallelujah moment. In fact, there's some earth sign energy on this card as well. Swinging on the front porch, good times, cozy feelings, slowing down and being in nature and just being very thankful, making me feel like something good is going to come out of this situation, okay? All right, so ressatessa, how does she move in love and light? Thank you. All right, so two cards want to come out, and for some reason, I'm going to acknowledge both of them. Okay, we see a pregnant belly again, just acknowledging that someone could have been pregnant at one time, or this is a manifestation, okay? But with the number one, we do have source. So you are more connected to your guides now than you have ever been. You are familiar with living a life of endless wonders. You have released your value of control. Your demeanor has evolved from tense to nonchalant. You believe that whatever will be, as long as you stay humble, receptive, and trusting in the instincts of divine timing. You are the source of your own magic. I shade to the ancestors, I shade to the universe. I feel like this is a full moon, and when I see full moons, it makes me feel like facing your fears, facing your anxiety, facing anything that you've been trying to repress and suppress is coming to the surface. And so you're acknowledging like, oh yeah, that's my shit right there. Yeah, I remember. I remember that shit right there. Yep, that's mine. Okay, also acknowledging hidden enemies, anxiety. And then Spirit has tension in reverse. Now, I'm not sure if there were other women involved, but this is the first indication that there could have possibly been another woman involved. There's an energy of the longer you hold on, the heavier it is to carry. You don't feel as passionate about your situation as you once did. You're concerned you may be falling out of love. You're also concerned that you may be overthinking. You feel rushed to make a hard decision so that you don't continue to carry along the burden. You are recognizing setbacks sooner than before. And again, you're able to understand these things and see these things now because you are more connected to your guides than ever before. I shade to the ancestors, I shade to the universe. Okay, so ressatessa. What is that you want me to share? Moving in love and light. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, energy. Thank you, source. I shade to the ancestors. I shade to the universe. I shade. highest vibrating source. I like this energy that's coming through. Thank you, Spirit. You know? Okay, so another 2 cards came out, and it just as energetically feels like, yep, read them both. Okay, so let's get into it. Ooh. Okay, ancestors. Ashe. If you don't feel at home, it's time to do a thorough and fearless inventory. What are you hiding from? Are you afraid of being yourself? Do you feel like you don't belong where you are? What if you choose another path? Does your understanding of home perhaps dictate that such a place must be unsafe, unstable, or unfulfilling? It's time to love yourself and create a new sense of safety and security within. You might have chosen a situation that is familiar and led you back to the original source of your pain. This relationship was karmic. The lesson needed to be learned and the cord needed to be cut. No matter, because this is an important and powerful invitation to a new you. Say no to the pain of the past. Say no to the voice of your inner critic. No to those who want to dim your light to make themselves brighter. Choose a new home. Take refuge in knowing that beauty and a true sense of belonging lie ahead. Ashe. And then we also have 20 in reverse, which is flying. But again, it is in reverse. Okay, reverse. When you see the flying card reversed, it is a gentle reminder that there are times to take flight and times to remain grounded. And for now, you must avoid overreaching. There is still work to be done before you earn your wings. Be patient. What you seek will not be out of reach forever. Remember the story of Icarus in Greek mythology, whose wax-made wings and overconfidence brought him too close to the sun. He perished because he didn't realize his limitations. Humility is a great power, and now you must exercise it. Doing too much, too fast, too soon only serves to prevent a beautiful flight later. Okay, so be careful with some of the things that you're doing and saying, because too much too soon is going to delay something that is yours, you know, and you don't want to set yourself back in that regard. Also, Spirit is acknowledging that you're not quite out of the woods with this person completely, so be careful with that as well. All right, now I don't know the name of her significant other, her ex-husband, but let's just look at the romantic energy for ressatessa in the area of romance. There is love after heartbreak, Spirit is acknowledging, and this is going to be a ride or die in the middle of the deck. Spirit has a lot to say in regards to this new situation. Okay, so in regards to that relationship, it was love after heartbreak. Has she been through heartbreak before? Hey. Thank you, Spirit. And so maybe she thought that this one was the one. Also acknowledging ride or die. Instead, this person is touching the belly. Again, acknowledging that she could have been pregnant, had a child in regards to this relationship. Okay. Unfortunately, though, in the middle of the deck, this relationship came with a lot of triggers. Someone was triggered. It was fake. It wasn't real. There was also an energy of being addicted to one or the other. And this person was caring, right? But there is a deep friendship. And the way that this sits back in the black and white lets me know this is karmic, this is past. So it was some kind of connection from the past that needed to be cut and needed to be severed so that you no longer have to deal with this again in your future lives, if you believe in that. But Spirit also said there was too many secrets in this relationship, okay? All right. What does Ressatessa's ex want to say to her? All right. In your eyes, I just wasn't good enough. He also wants to say, I regret being unfaithful. Now I know how it feels. Was he unfaithful? Not gonna lie, commitment scared me. All right. What's a T when it comes to Ressatessa? Thank you. She has karmic friends. Can't really trust them. Tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So be aware of that. That there's some people that might be trying to play in your face around the situation, that call themselves friends to you, but they're really not. They may even try to expose some other information. And Spirit is also acknowledging that these people need to be blocked if they haven't been blocked already. But there's an energy of blocking, obstacles, not wanting someone around your energy. Again, they may try to say some things in regards to this situation. Spirit is acknowledging that people are looking you up, researching you and studying info on you, and using your information, using your story as a creative outlet, content. Okay, a creative muncher, steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates and feeds off of you. And this is going to bring about some fake smiles. Like this is not, thank you, Spirit. This is not really what you thought was going to happen. And so you are sharing this story, but there's fake smiles behind this as well. Are you really okay? Spirit is also acknowledging that there's some clout hungry kind of energy in your energy field. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up, and is dramatic. Spirit is saying that you were hooked on this person. It just keeps talking about the intimacy, the level of intimacy and the connection in that regard. Was not just gratifying and satisfying for you, but there was something that was even deeper. This connection definitely feels like a karmic relationship, a karmic debt, and it needed to be severed so that anytime you progress in life, as you move forward in different lifetimes, you don't have to revisit this connection again. It needed to be severed. This also makes you feel like you're carless now. There could be an issue with the car. This could indicate not being able to move forward, not being able to move on, or literally car issues, okay? Did you have a car issue around this time? Okay, moving forward. Ressatessa and her relationship with her ex-husband. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is acknowledging that you were crying, upset, emotional, could be a water sign. But because of this, you are now booked and busy. Interesting. So your trauma and your drama has turned into your story. See how this book is a story. What's the significance, thank you, Spirit, about the 9th? There's significance around the number 9 for you, but you're booked and busy based on your heartache. And you're going to have meetups, and you're going to be talking about it with your best friends, okay? With your homies. I mean, rolling and chilling with the homies. Not my business. Not a problem. All right, ressatessa current. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is also acknowledging that there's something that you are just very silly. You're very bubbly. You're very thoughtful. You're very funny. And this powerful man was very egotistical, aggressive, and bossy. Just opposites, total opposites. And this relationship was creating a vampire kind of energy, very draining, very low vibration, very dark and lustful. An energy vampire. This person was sucking your energy, just taking it from you. This energy was also malevolent, fearful, extreme differences. So again, there's this energy of you not being out of the woods just yet when it comes to this person. So pay very close attention to your surroundings. This person could have been selfish, degrading, narcissistic, and inappropriate. Made you feel like you were drowning in your emotions. This person is also unpredictable. Again, just, you know, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes, but you need to pay attention to your surroundings. With the beach card, that could indicate that you live near water, going near water, could be vacationing, or just simply that you are very emotional around the situation. And Spirit is acknowledging, just seek protection. Just say it out loud. It's not going to hurt to say, I am protected. I'm a sovereign being. Spirit is also acknowledging that there was codependency. It was messy, and it was an unhealthy attachment with sweet and sticky in reverse. That there was a lot of immaturity, childish, defensive, foolish. Someone liked to play games, very juvenile. And that there, again, there was a secret admirer. Okay, so it just keeps talking about, I don't even know if she's acknowledged it and or has not, if she knows or if she doesn't know, but there was another person in the midst of this, in the middle of this situation. And it leaves you feeling sulking, like there's a victim mentality, and even depressed, sending her love and light. All right, ressatessa current energy. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging that she is averting disaster, that there is a tower moment that is trying to happen, but you're avoiding it because you don't really want to feel all of the consequences. There's something that you're trying to push back, like, no, 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 but it's going to happen anyway. It's inevitable. Thank you, Spirit. There's a fear of change there. Spirit is also acknowledging with the Death card in reverse, there is resistance to change. Again, it's the second time. Why are you resistant to this happening, to this getting out, to this, to feeling it, the totality of it? And there's also an energy of you not being able to move on completely. So sending you love and light. Spirit is also acknowledging with the Four of Cups in reverse. There's an energy of a missed opportunity and feeling alone and feeling regretful. You know, not completely feeling happy about a situation. With the Devil card, there is a detachment though, which is great because I keep saying cutting the cord, breaking free. So don't be upset about this because you finally broken the chains. You can reclaim your power if you just pay attention. Spirit is also saying with the Five of Swords, thank you, that there is still going to be conflict and tension because you've broken free from something that has been binding you and holding you down. There's an energy of loss and defeat and somebody wanting to win at all costs because they feel betrayed. Again, it's just a continuous energy that you're not really done with this person just yet. There's still something that needs to take place in order for you to fully sever your emotions. This is not going to happen quickly, okay? This is reverse, so it's not going to happen as quickly as you would like for. There's some delays and there's some frustration, and there's someone who's holding off from allowing this to completely transpire, okay? And this is the King of Wands, so I don't know if he's a fire sign or not, but there's an energy of him coming through, ex-husband coming through, passionate, but also very chaotic, flame. So this person is still angry to an extent, okay? So you have, it doesn't feel like it's going to be resolved just yet. And this person is a visionary. This person is considered an entrepreneur, moves at the beat of his own drum. Okay, he's got some other things planned. And he's coming in and he's going to be very talkative. Because he's mentally restless. Like he's there. Thank you, Spirit. There's something going on with him mentally. And so he's trying to get ahead of this. He's trying to spin it the way that he wants to. And even make a couple of coins off of it. Spirit is acknowledging. And then with the Six of Cups, he's dealing with some past childhood trauma. And so this is why you're dealing with this person. This person has some things that he needs to fix, his inner child. Sending him love and light. That was a lot. Oh my God. All right, so what is ressatessa's biggest obstacle? Remember, I read biggest obstacle in reverse. Okay, so your biggest obstacle is being manipulative or being manipulated, excuse me, by someone who is abusive. And this is in the area of thoughts, like air signs. So this person was manipulating your thoughts. Spirit is also acknowledging with the Five of Pentacles, another obstacle is recovering from financial loss and even spiritual poverty. Another obstacle is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Not being able to think quick enough around a situation. Not feeling organized. Not understanding your perspective. Not seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Or seeing it and not believing it. Also not being an independent thinker. An independent person. Allowing someone else to do that for you. Another big obstacle with the Seven of Cups in reverse is the diversionary tactics, running around with these rose-colored glasses, okay? Not seeing all the possibilities, not acknowledging what was right in front of you. This is energy of being tempted, okay? These cards want to fall out too. It's a lot the Spirit wants to say to you. It's interesting, and they're taking their opportunity with me to express. Another big obstacle with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is a lack of long-term vision, limited success and or reward. Spirit is also acknowledging another obstacle with the King of Cups in reverse is emotional manipulation. That was an obstacle for you. Moodiness and volatility, okay? And then lastly, with the Chariot in reverse, a lack of control and direction and aggression are obstacles. Feeling like you couldn't move forward. Still feeling like that, in fact. Thank you, Spirit. Moving in love and light. All right, so what's next for Ressatessa? All right, Spirit is saying that there's a decision that she needs to make. She may be moving here. There's still mountains in the forefront, and there's mountains for everyone. We're all going to deal with ups and downs in this life. Buckle up. But there's some future planning, progress, decisions, and or discovery with the Two of Wands in the area of passion, but also in the area of business, fire sign. And then with the Knight of Wands, excuse me, Spirit is acknowledging that she's going to be very focused and driven in the area of business, but also in the area of passion, going after what she wants, being very action oriented, even being impulsive. Thank you, Spirit. But with the Devil card in reverse, again, Spirit is saying in the middle of the deck, this is because you've detached. This is because you're breaking free and because your power can finally be reclaimed. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.